Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new, I'm Atarah, and in this video we're going to be doing the fox eye tutorial. So exactly how you see here that I've got on, I'm going to be showing you guys how I create this. So it's a trend that's been going around the last few months. You've probably seen it all over Instagram. I'll try and add a few images in here somewhere to refresh your memory, but a lot of people used Bella Hadid as a reference. If you want to see how, keep watching. As you can see, I've already got my base done so that we can just focus on the eyes. Now, before we start, I will give you one tip. Is when you're doing your brows, try to do them higher than usual, more like the outer corner, just because it gives more of like that lifted look, which pairs really well with the fox eye that we're about to do. So to start off, I haven't actually set my base yet because I wanted to do that on camera with you guys. So I'm going to go in with a sponge and some translucent powder and set my under eyes, and then also drag it up along here right up to my temple. So we're putting it on our under eyes just to catch any fallout from the eyeshadow so that it doesn't ruin our makeup, but then also we're dragging it all the way up here towards our temple so that when we're doing the fox eye, this helps keep it a lot neater and sharper and cleaner. And I get quite oily around my nose, that's why I'm bringing it down. This sponge is perfect for doing this because you can see it has like that flat edge. It just helps to get that line really sharp and neat. So to start off, I'm going to be using the Be Perfect Clientele palette, and I'm going to go into this peachy nude shade here called Asha, and I'm just going to put that all over my lid just to act as my base and to also set the concealer underneath. I'm taking it all the way up to my brow. And you can see like I haven't taken it all the way to the line of the powder because we're going to be putting the brown eyeshadow there anyway, so I don't need to blend it down that far. So for the first shade, I'm just going to get like a really small fluffy brush. This one is from Unicorn Cosmetics. I'm not sure the name of it, I can't remember, but it came in an eye brush set. And then going in with the Chocolates by Juvia's. You can use any palette you want. You pretty much just need like nude, brown and black shades. And I'm going to go into this middle shade right here, and I'm going to start applying that like here and blending in. So I'm just being really light-handed, and you want to do it as in kind of like a triangle, like how you would do if you was doing winged eyeliner, just to get that colour down. I'm just blending the edges out into that first shade that I put down. If you didn't put anything down at first, you would just blend that line out. You can blend this shade a little bit into your crease because it's a lighter kind of like skin tone shade. So I'm just sort of blending it into my outer crease, not too much. So now I'm going into this brown shade here, which is like a milk chocolate brown, and I've still got a fluffy brush, but this is more like a kind of flat eyeshadow packing brush. So I'm kind of going to do like dragging motions. So you want to go from the corner of the outer corner of your eye and like drag outwards again as if you were kind of doing wing liner, but you want to be really light-handed with it because you can always go back in and add more. So you can see I'm just doing like small flicks going outwards, because as it goes out you want it more faded, you don't want that colour like too harsh. And then you can see I'm kind of closing my eye and just wiggling my brush on the outer corner into my lash line, because then I'm kind of getting that wing shape, but then it's also diffusing the colour upwards, so you've got kind of like a blended outline, so it's not like a harsh line, which is what we want. So just take your time. Now I'm going to start to blend this line out a bit. So I'm just literally doing strokes going outwards with whatever's left on the brush and trying to blend out those edges a bit more. See how much it's extended already? So blending is key, guys. You have to be patient and blend like your life depends on it. You don't need to be too neat with the blending on this one, just as long as it has that kind of shape going upwards. You don't want to blend too much inwards because you want the eye to look lifted, not rounded. our second shade is down. You can see the shape is starting to come together a lot more. Now we're going to go in with an even darker brown. So this time I'm going to go in with an angled brush. So the brush I'm going to be using is the Zoeva 318 Soft Paint Liner. Here's how it looks. I'm going to dip into this gorgeous dark brown shade right here. Tap the excess off so that we don't have too much product, and then, sorry guys, the sun's like reflecting on my face, hang on. I'm going to do the exact same step, like bringing it here, but I'm not going to extend it as far out this time. So from the outer corner to about there, and then working it into my outer corner lash line, like so. So just keep going until you're happy with the shape, blending that flick out a bit. And when you're doing it as well, you want to kind of try and like look straight into your mirror, wherever your mirror is, whether you're holding it or whether you've got it in front of you, rather than like looking downwards or looking upwards, because you might have like hooded eyes, or depending on your eye shape, you want to get this line right. So like for me, I've got a mirror right behind my camera, right behind my phone, so I'm looking into the mirror. I'm trying to keep as straight as I can, just so that once your eyes are open normally, it still looks the same. Because if you're doing it from this angle or from this angle, once you then put your head straight like how you normally would, it's not going to have the same effect, or it's not going to look straight or look even. So try and keep your head as straight as you can while doing this. And I'm just going in with my fluffy brush again that I used in the beginning, just to blend out that line so it's not too harsh. Keep going back and forth blending until it kind of starts to fade a little bit. Lovely and smoky. And that's pretty much it for like the outer corner. Now we're going to move on to the inner corner, and we're going to tap back into that dark coffee brown shade. So we've got that on the brush. I'm going to tap the excess off on my hand, and then I'm going to go into my inner corner and do like a V or a triangle for my inner corner. I'm just doing really small strokes and taking my time with it, as you can see. And look, you can already see that it's forming that kind of like cat eye look. So just bringing that out, and obviously you can bring it as far out as you want, but don't go too crazy. And then we'll just join it up at the bottom here, like that, to the bottom lash line. Perfect. And if you make any mistakes, you can just go in with your concealer or the powder to kind of clean up those lines. And then I'm not going to, but if you want, you can add a bit of like inner corner highlight or brow highlight, but I'm going to leave it how it is. Now we're going to do mascara. With the mascara, the trick is you can coat all of your lashes, but depending on like how long your lashes are or short your lashes are, you want to kind of mainly focus on the outer corner. So if I just focus on the outer corner rather than the inner corner, it kind of helps with the illusion of the snatched fox eye. And we are going to add lashes as well. You can just do mascara if you really want more of like a natural look. I use the Bad Gal Bang mascara from Benefit. So as you can see, I've dusted away that side of the powder, and like I said, it comes handy having like a flat edge, because you can go back in and really clean up that line just using the powder, so that it looks a lot more flawless, and then it's easy to blend away. Or you can use concealer to clean that line up as well. So for lashes, I'm going to be using Bulk Lash in the style Fresh AF. So here's how they look, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be cutting the lashes in half and just using the outer edge so that it gives that a look. I'm just going to place the lash against my eye first to see where I should cut, so it doesn't have any glue on it yet. So I could just leave them like this and put it on. It will still give me that kind of cat eye look, but I really want to enhance that outer corner, which is why I'm going to cut them. Oh, I'm scared to cut the lashes. I hate cutting lashes. I feel like oh my god, no, it's going to be such a waste if I cut them. So yeah, about that. Here we go, guys. I'm scared. I've got one of those like bougie eyelash holder things now. You girls upgraded. So let me just show you. So that's how it's looking. I don't know if you guys can see that. Half of the lash. So again, I'm going to place it on my eye just without any glue just to see how it looks. Whether I need to cut it anymore or not. Let me try the inner corner, because that goes like smaller and then comes out longer. Oh yes, okay, so there's the inner corner. I could have cut it a bit longer, but it's because I was thinking I was going to use the outer corner, but that's fine, we can still work with this. And we'll just let that get tacky for a minute. So what I did is I'm placing the lash on right against my lash line on the inside bit, and then for the outer corner, instead of placing it right along my lash line, I'm going to place it a little bit higher on my actual eyelid. So I'm going to grab the outer corner, lift it so you can see there's a gap, lift it and then press it against my lid. And then if you want, you can put a bit of like black eyeshadow here to kind of help it blend in a bit better. You can already see before I put on the black or brown eyeshadow in between that gap, you can see that it gives more of like a lifted look to the eye just by putting the lashes a little bit higher on the outer corner. So you can just go into any like dark brown or black eyeshadow. So I'll go in with the black and fill it in, just so that it blends a lot better. But say you've got quite short lashes and you notice the gap too much, you can either bring it a bit closer or you can just stick it fully along your lash line. Or if you don't want to use eyeshadow, you can use an eyeliner. So I could have probably put mine a little bit closer, because if you come up close you can see the gap a bit, but from afar it looks snatched. Or if you like this trick of putting the eyelash a bit higher but you don't like the gap, you can also double up on your lashes, so you can put a pair right along your lash line and then put another pair and do it like lifted up a bit, and that will help it blend a lot better, because the first set of lashes will cover that gap and blend into the second pair, if that makes sense, which I probably should have done, but never mind, we can do that for a next video. So that's how the fox eye is looking. I might do this look more often because I like how it makes my eyes look like facelift. For the liner I used the Benefit roller liner. Okay, so to fully finish off this look, I'm gonna add a lip. So we're gonna do a brown lipstick, so I'll be using the Fenty Beauty Stunner Lip Paint in the shade Unveil. Since we've kind of got the brown smoked out kind of wing, we might as well have a brown lip or nude lip. We don't want to distract away too much from the eyes. I think I do want to go for more of like a nude vibe, so I'm going to add a bit of concealer in the center just to lighten up the lip a bit. So we've got the brown lip on. I'm about to go in some concealer, so I'll be using the Benefit Boing Cakeless Concealer. This is in the shade 6, which is quite light, so I'm only going to do a small amount. Blend it out. If you want, you can top it off with a nice gloss. I'm going to leave it how it is. Okay guys, so the look is complete. So see how like easy it is to do the fox eye. It's not really that complicated at all. But let me know in the comments what you guys think of this. Will you be trying it? Have you tried it before? Do you have any other tips or ways to make it easier, or ways that you do it that I didn't do? Please give this video a big thumbs up if you like it. Check me out on Instagram if you haven't already, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye guys.